Okay, so we might run out of daylight. It's like it's like basically sunset right now. Um, but I decided to do because I had to do a redo of the complete November 2023 haul because I got 10 more books, 12 if you count the two floppies, but 12 more books today as an unboxing as a from a Instagram. I follow him on Instagram. He's a fan of the channel. Unruly Simeon. So in that video I uploaded a few days ago because this is going to be uploaded. A few days ago I uploaded it because this is going to be uploaded on December 1st. I'm doing it back to back. So I'm going to do the ones that I own. I got myself first. Hello, we do have yet another gift, but this was from. I know it should have been this. Should have been next month because it would have been more funny. It would have been more ironic, but obviously not a Thanks, Miss. That's what it was. Thanks, Miss. There you go. Come on. I don't know what just happened. It's just like. But anyways, Magnus Robot-Fighter, first 4 issues of that series. I gotten these as a gift from the library guy that I talked to. I got books of him before. I got in. Most recently, it was the Captain Marvel DVD, the original Captain Marvel, not Carol Danvers, not even from Marvel, but Captain Marvel Shazam, that original serial. That was DVD he given me. Still not checked that out. I completely forgot about it, honestly. And then I got an Absolute edition from him for not Legion of Superheroes, but it was the one that it was like Shazam again. Ironically enough, it's Shazam. But it's all those ones with like little one-shots they come out with in the 90s. Not Alan Moore. I have Alan Moore in the mind. On the brain. But Alex Ross. That one. But it obviously was not Legion of Superheroes, but apparently that's what I'm thinking of right now. But yes, Magnus Robot-Fighter. I had read that. I did enjoy it. Again, for issue 1, I thought it was 50% exposition. But after that, it got much better. Heart Attack, written by Sean Kittleston, with artwork done by Eric Zawadzki, and colorist for chapters 1 through 3 is done by Michael Garland, and then Mike Spicer does the colors for 4 through 12. Side note, by the way, usually they're all from Image Comics, but the AOK, they're all from DC, so for the first time in many moons, the trades are not all not all Image Comics. Usually they are, but the AOK I got was from DC. And like I said in the unboxing for that video, it's mainly a preference for me. It's not anything like, oh, I'm biased against this publisher. No. If I had the money to afford it, I would get books from Marvel, DC, Image, maybe just a big 3, maybe Dark Horse too. I think at 4, but I can only afford to get books from one publisher, and because last year I noticed my Image Comics shelf was lacking, and because it's my favorite indie comics publisher, I decided to get more from Image, and then just never looked back from then, because there were so many series I had to get, and I was like, oh, this series looks good, oh, this series, and you get all from this author, oh, volume 8 of this series is coming out, so kind of just, ever since then, I was thinking nothing from Image. When it comes to trades, Floppies, I'll get any publisher. Anything I looked at, anything I find that looks good, because usually the ones I'm going to get nowadays are going to be at least $1, maybe $2, if it's like a new book. But Heart Attack, Sean Kittleston, all 12 issues, 6 of which were officially released, and 6 of which, and the final 6 of which are exclusive to this complete collection. Oh, and sorry, artwork. I'm not going to do it for Magnus. The reason for why that is because I won't do it for Floppies anymore, but I got 2 Floppies from the AOK, from Unruly Simeon, as an AOK unboxing, as an AOK. I always say AOK unboxing, since that's what I named the video, but as an AOK acts of kindness, and it's sealed. I don't want to unseal the Floppies, so hence it's fourth. I'm only going to. Did I say that right? I feel like I said it wrong, but because of that, I'm just going to be showing the artwork from the trades. This one did look good. If you like if you're fans of X-Men, that's what I've been told. I'm a fan of X-Men, so I picked this one up. Near My Condition did talk about it, so if you want to learn more, check out his video. Next up, we have Monstress Volume 8 Inferno, collecting 42 to 48 of Monstress. Everywhere you see for solicits, like online, it give you the wrong amount. Even Image Comics' official website says it's only 42 to 47. That is incorrect. It does indeed collect 42 to 48. Much to my dismay, because I got in Monstress 48 myself, because it's like, oh, it's the only missing issue that I would need to have everything that's out right now, you know. So, but it was only $2. That's why I did the air quotes. So it was just $2. But yes, 42 to 48 of Monstress. Oh, sorry, artwork too. This one I don't like doing because it's volume 8, but I don't want to grab volume 1 and confuse you guys into thinking that's what I got this month. And this one and the next one, ironically enough, I had gotten them last November. This series is a Marjorie Liu book I got last November, and that was Monstress, and also the series Monstress. This next one, I had gotten Pierre J. Tomasi's other Image Comics work, The Mighty, last November. And this November, I got his next Image Comics work, his official Image Comics work, because The Mighty was originally DC, Blood Tree. Or I think it was DC. Dark Horse DC, one of those. Not Image originally. That much I know for sure. Blood Tree, written by Pierre J. Tomasi, with artwork done by... Santa Takeda does the artwork for Monstress, by the way. I feel like I said that, but just reiterating that. And it kind of is like one of those things that I feel like everyone knows. Like, Monstress is a damn popular series. Probably the most popular out of all of these, from Image, at least. Maxime Simic does the artwork. I'm gonna try and light. You can see better. This box. You guys can tell that I just got finished uploading that unboxing video because the box is still here. Much better. I don't mind doing a nighttime video. I just wanted to film this video. Even though I have 2 days to do it, I want to film this right away. Blood Tree. So I said that was 1 through 6. 1 through 6. Maxime Simic does the artwork, and the colorist is John Caleys. Now Maxime Simic does his name a little weird. It's like one of those names. So here you go. Yes, 1 through 6 of Blood Tree, and the artwork. And this one has to do. It's more of a crime comic. Right up my alley. They're finding this ruthless killer called the two NYPD detectives are trying to find this angel killer, psychopath. Well, right up my alley. That is my favorite. I would almost say second favorite. It's debatable. It's kind of like, and I'm kind of like split between the two. Fantasy. It kind of is fantasy. You could argue that. It has fantastical elements in it. But crime and mystery. Crime is my favorite. Probably my favorite genre of comics. And just like literature, just in general media, like movies, comics, probably books. But yeah, I'd say books too. Books. A Stephen King book I was really liking when I was reading it, and I kind of gave up on it because I got spoiled for me, and I was like, well, there's no point in reading it then. It was The Outsider. That was really damn good. And it was kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, what's going on? And then I got spoiled for me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what goes on. Okay, cool. And it was kind of a good ending. You could argue it was a bit convoluted, but it's like, still, like, come on. It was kind of my fault too, but I didn't think the YouTuber would. It was a sketch comedy. I didn't think he would spoil it. Because one of them he didn't do it. He would kind of like it was main carrying thing, by the way. It was a good video, by the way. He read Stephen King. It was like Stephen King books in general or whatever. And most of them I knew, like Carrie. I know how that ends. I've read it. What's the one I haven't read? Christine. I watched the movie, but it was basically like, what if blank were evil? And he was doing like. The plot of Christine is like, but the car is evil. Everyone knows that. That's like, there you go. And then Outsider, he did, what if blank? And it was like, great, cool. Boy, that's a huge ass spoiler. Next up, we have one of the only hardcovers, the only hardcover I got from Image, and probably the last hardcover you will see this year from me that I get from Image Comics. The reason for why that is because I am more than likely going to have to budget my comics that I want for Christmas. And I did it spectacularly. So yesterday's video, if I don't re-upload it, I might. It was right when I first learned about it kind of thing. And it was one of those things where I really flip-flopped the way they said it. It was just kind of... I may just re-upload that video also, but honestly, redoing the budget is better than what I had before, somehow. Like, what I have right now is like, yeah, that's... I don't even want to sacrifice those to get the other ones. Oh, come on. Who's following me? Where even is my phone? Right here. That's nowhere near me. We're not going to answer that one. And no, it's not... it wouldn't be, because he doesn't know my number, but it's not Unruly Simeon. Unless he lives in that... Unless he is, using a payphone somewhere else, you know, his travel. But I doubt it. He doesn't know my number anyways. So Skyward, all 15 issues of Skyward. This is one I read before. I really enjoyed it. My library had all 3 trade paperbacks, but I wanted to get the hardcover. If anyone's interested, if anyone, you know who you are, if you're interested in this book, I will consider getting you maybe the hardcover's out of print, but yeah, I could get you use like new copy. But this is a good one to check out if you like Image. You like it's written by Joe Henderson, with artwork done by Lee Garbett. Joe Henderson you probably will not recognize unless you watch Lucifer, because he's a showrunner of that series. But he's only written one other comic in general, not just for publisher, but for Image. And it's kind of funny, the only comics he's written have been for Image. And I believe that's the case, and that is Shadecraft. And that one I'll be reading pretty soon here, too. So I've read everything Joe Henderson has written. Now check out Lucifer. So if you that was all of what I bought myself. Slow month this month. A lot of it had to do with Christmas coming up. I have to, get other people gifts. Can't exactly afford gifts to get myself a bunch like I usually do. So I had to cut in half, and then next month I will make up for it. But now on to the AOK unboxing. This is just in case. These are just in case you guys didn't check out my last video or whatever. You get it all in one. I will read this again. He says, "Yo, I scored the GL Omnibuses Green Lantern, Omnis, and the More Compendium. So I hope you need these." And then his little signature Unruly. The first 2 are Floppies. The same issue, but one's a variant cover of the first appearance of, no, his first appearance was somewhere else, I thought. But Spider-Boy, I guess modern Spider-Boy, because I thought people said that he had, his first issue, first appearance was in the 90s. I could be wrong, though, but 2 copies of Spider-Man 7 from Dan Slott. Oh, and this was what I was talking about before. It probably wasn't a video that I'm going to re-upload anyways, or do their cut of, but they do this thing, the legacy numbers at the bottom now. What's 163 though? Oh, adjective list Spider-Man. I see. So adjective list Spider-Man issue 7, written by Dan Slott. I was gonna say we definitely have more than 163 issues of Amazing Spider-Man. And now on to the trades. Now, this is a good thing that I'm doing a re-upload, not re-upload, but another, basically doing a cut, if you will, of this video, because I will tell you guys what these books collect. So we got books 1 and 2 of Tom Strong by Alan Moore, with artwork done by Dave Gibbons. Oh, additional art. I'm just going to show you guys. This is for, what's it, book 2? No, this is book 1. So, there you go. Here's all the credits. Yeah, Tom Strong. And this collects Tom Strong 1 through 7. This was one that I had read. I might even have read this exact edition of it, because I don't remember, because it was whatever one my library had. I liked it enough. I think that was around the time where I was checking out a lot of my library, and it was when I came back into school, I think, or something like that, and I kind of had to sacrifice some books, and this was one that I had to, as much as I didn't like to, I had to put back. But I'm eager now to continue reading this series. And I say continue because he only gave me, and that's fine, he only gave me the first 2, because I think it's all he had of Tom Strong. See, he got the compendiums, but it's absolutely fine. I'll get the rest myself. I'll find out. I'll get the rest of the issues somewhere else. This one is, I believe, 7 to 12. Sorry, 8 to 12, right? No, 8 to 14, actually. So 8 to 14. So first 14 issues of Tom Strong. That's plenty for me for now. And then the one I was really excited for, and that is, well, second excited for, I guess you could say, and that is Top 10, also written by Alan Moore. Same creative team, I wonder? Nope, Gene Ha. Except the other guys. But Top 10, books 1 through 2, collecting all 12 issues of Top 10 Season 1. That was one thing I did not notice until after. So I was looking at the Top 10 compendium, which collects Season 2 of Top 10, and then what you'll see here. Top 10, 1 through 7 for Volume 1. Oh yeah, sorry, I created credits. Gene Ha is the finishing. Alan Moore, the writer. Gene Ha, finishing artist. Leo artist is Xander Cannon. And then Wildstorm FX is the coloring. Is it? Huh, Wildstorm, huh? I guess it was Wildstorm originally. Oh, not originally, but now. Well, now it's DC Comics. I believe this was an imprint. It's America's Best Comics. It always kind of confused me. Then, Top 10, Book 2, collects 8 to 12. Sorry, so Volume 1 is 1 through 7, and then this is 8 to 12. So 7 issues. They always said they always would try and do 7 issues for the first volume, which I think is pretty nice. Like 4, I feel like is too, unless it's a 4-issue miniseries. I feel like that's too, or the each issue was like 50 pages. I feel like only collecting 4 issues is kind of skimping, is kind of cheaping out. 5 issues is the standard, seems to be standard, and then 6 is like, especially if it's like at $14.99, I consider it to be a damn good price. And 7 is perfect, especially if it's the same price as it's a 1 through 6 book would be. I'm very much into comic book pricing, and you know what's not exactly what's fair, but what I guess you could say what's fair. This is Smax. There's nothing under the dust jacket. It's just black. Yeah, just standard black. No artwork on board. But it does come with the dust jacket. It's not even written. Oh, it is. So this are the pages of this hit series Top 10, and that's Smax. And I believe it's Smax 1 through 5. Feels like 1 through 4. It's ironic we were just talking about that. Nope, 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 for Smax. It's not saying anything other than that. But this was one I was really. Oh, here we are. The pages were stuck together, so I had to. I didn't notice till now. Yep, Smax 1 through 5. Collected in this hardcover. So I have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 issues of Top 10 and the first 14 of what was the word? Tom Strong. I just completely forgot what I was, not forgot what I was saying, but I didn't even know. Then we have these next two I did own previously. This one I own as a trade paperback, but it's a newer printing, so I'll be keeping this older printing. And that is Green Lantern, the Sinestro Corps War, and then Blackest Night. Both of which I have the newer printing of, and I'll be getting rid of that one. I already got rid of Blackest Night when I got the omnibus. I will still be keeping these two. It's just 2 extra trade paperbacks. It's not gonna make a huge mess, you know. But this one is Green Lantern, the Sinestro Corps War, and it collects Green Lantern 21 to 25, Green Lantern Corps 14 to 19, and Green Lantern Sinestro Corps Special. I thought there was one that is collected in here, but it's not in the new printing. Because I remember I had to get one on the Kindle. So now I have it all physically, which is nice. I don't have to go to my Kindle anymore, so that's good. And then we have Blackest Night. This collects 0 through 8, and I don't think anything additional here. I had the one that had some extra issues in here, in there. Let's see. Blackest Night Director's Cut #1. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can flip the Director's Cut. I'm gonna show it. Not really, no. Okay, but the Director's Cut would come with like sketches and interviews with the creators, kind of things. Like little things like that. That yeah, I wouldn't buy a Director's Cut if I already had issue 1, but if it was the same price, I'd do it. And if it was like either I get issue 1 and get Director's Cut, I get Director's Cut. Usually they're a lot more expensive though. Then last but certainly not the least is a series that yes I have on the Kindle, but like I said, kind of would have been a pain in the ass to go on the Kindle and then and that is Brightest Day. Now this is one I am probably the most stoked for because not only is it all in one, like everything of Brightest Day, but I now have all of Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run physically. Not because I didn't like having half of it physically, half of it digitally. It was kind of annoying. So now I have all physically. So that is like the best of both worlds there. So this is 3 volumes. I got volume 3 first. Volume 3. Volume 2. Went backwards. And volume 1. Collecting all 24 issues in 3 volumes. So if you want to know specifics, I'll take it off its dust jacket. Because that is how you read those comics, by the way. You always want to take my dust jacket. I'm tempted to read Blackest Night first. Like, not even read the omnibus. Well, I probably read the omnibus, but like read this, then read. So you might do that. I might do that, but I doubt it. So this is 0 through 7 for Brightest Day Volume 1. It's written by Jeff Johns and Peter J. Tomasi with a bunch of artists and inkers and colorists. So they went all out for this one. And the same for Sinestro Corps War. But I don't think Peter J. Tomasi writes. No, he does. That's right, too. So I actually might be the same exact thing. Blackest Night, Jeff Johns and Ivan Reis, and Eau Claire. There's no ink, so I'll just show it again. Here's the credits for Blackest Night. And then for Green Lantern, Sinestro Corps War. And book 2 of Brightest Day. So since I already showed what was Brightest Day, I did right. I'll do it again. And then for Brightest Day, here is the credits. But no, what I'll do is I'll probably get on reading the Jeff Johns. This. I'll read his Green Lantern pretty soon here. And I'll read this eventually. Probably before, like probably during the winter time, winter break, winter months when we're all cooped up inside and we can't exactly go outside. Maybe it was a blizzard and I can't go to the library, so I gotta prepare like for the apocalypse, that kind of thing. And Brightest Day Volume 2 collects Brightest Day 8 to 16. I imagine book 3 is 17 to 24. So I know it was 24 issues, but I wasn't including the 0th issue, so I believe it's 25. Or it's 20, or it's 23. But it's still 24 because you include the 0th issue. And I was almost tempted to buy the Brightest Day Omnibus. I'm glad I didn't, because... Oh, you never know. Could be out of print by now. Yep, 17 to 24. I was right. 17 to 24. So all 25 issues of Brightest Day when you include the 0th issue. And that, as they say, is that. 14 comics, plus 6. So it's actually 19. 19 comics in all. Wait. Sorry, 20 comics in all. I was thinking 17 and 13. Sorry, 14 and 6. 20 comics in all. If you include the... floppies. It's 20. But if you just include the trades and the floppies, it's the same thing. Why did I say that? The way I said it kind of sounds awkward. But yep, it was nice too because I didn't have like a whole lot of comics this month either. Also, so that is that to complete November haul. And then Friday, well, Friday, because that's right too. So it's being uploaded Saturday because the second, because the first is a Friday, and it's always reserved for the Omnibus Friday videos. Ironically enough, my 14th one was the Green Lantern one. It's like I showed off the volumes 2 and 3 of Green Lantern, and then I had the Blackest Night Omnibus. But either way, I'm gonna keep them. I know I have 2 copies of Blackest Night now, but I'll still keep it. Just out of kindness, and because I want to get rid of it. It's just too. Honestly, they'd be nice little placeholders. You know, if I need to put like my shelf isn't. If I have like room in my shelf, I can just shove it in there. You know, kind of thing. Not shove it in. I can put it in there, or whatever. You know, if my nephew wants to read, if he gets into Green Lantern, I can lend him that or something. Because he has small hands, so he'll be able to hold the omnibus. Which let's see. I'll probably just keep it, and then what I would do is I'd read the I transition between the omnibus. The omnibus is pretty thick too, so when I get tired of holding the omnibus for 9 issues, I can have the trade paperback. So there you go. That's what I'll do. But there you have it.